Speak, chosen one. I know music, a secret about your mind that most people never discover. A simple brainwave that can unlock what you and Dapos been waiting for. This 7SE secondond music ritual backed by solid science can totally change your luck with money and opportunities. Music, Don and Dapos, skip this. You need to hear this now.
This music is what God was waiting to see from you.
Finally, I speak to you now with urgency and love, because this moment carries something you must not miss. Something that has been forming quietly behind every delay, every tear, and every silent prayer you have whispered. I have been watching you not to judge you, but to see if your heart would reach this place where surrender becomes real and not just words. What I was waiting for was not perfection, not strength, not success, but a shift inside you that only you could choose. You have reached that point, music, now, and because of it, everything that was held back is beginning to move. Stay with this. Listen closely, because what unfolds from here will change the direction of your life in ways you cannot reverse. Music, type amen if you agree that was never the case. You thought I was waiting for you to prove something, do more, or change into someone else. I was hoping that the pain that had made your heart hard would go away. You had to trust me even though things didn't. And Dapos, music makes sense, and you felt like your strength was slipping. Music, away. Something in the spiritual world that had been closed for a long time opened when you stopped fighting everything and just learned to trust. This is the shift, the exact moment Iandapos has been waiting for. This is now a fact. Music, what I am about to bring into your life, can Andapos be stopped? There, Andapos. It's a reason why everything took so long. There was a reason why doors shut when you thought they would open. I was keeping you safe from things that would have hurt you even more than they already did. Behind the scenes, music, was setting things up while you learned how to hold on without realizing it. You chose faith when it would have been easier to give up. Now I can do something that will not hurt you but lift you up because you did music that. There is more to this past than a test. You have reached the right place. Please show your faith by liking this video right now. This small act of agreement shows that you are ready to receive what I am releasing into your life today. You are not the same person you were before. On the outside, it looks like nothing has changed. There is now a calm inside you. Something is now stable and music, grounded in a way that is hard to shake. Yes, music that Tandaposts it. That stillness inside where you stop chasing after everything and start to believe that what Ndapos meant for you will come. As soon as you got to that place, heaven answered. And what seemed like silence, music was never really there. It was getting ready. I could tell you wanted to give up many times, but you kept going in silence. I saw every tear you wiped away when no one else was around. I saw the times you had doubts about yourself but kept going. Those times did not go to waste. When they worked on you, they were making something strong that could handle what Ndapos to come. Because what Iandapos am bringing into your life now needs a strong version of you. Your life is about to get better in ways you used to pray, music for, but no longer believe are possible. Those prayers stuck with me. My heart was ready to receive them. When you were free from fear and doubt, Tantandapos, when I kept them safe, now is that time. Music, you are entering a time when things that seemed impossible before will start to feel natural. Music, like they were always meant to be yours. If you believe in God, type 777. Music, please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's Ndapos darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Speak. Your actions are music, supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link, music, in the description or the pinned comment, you are an Ndapos just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family, music, that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that music stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you is music, the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let and apos open the heavens together. Release music, your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Snorts atandapos. Okay, if things still seem very quiet around you. Even if you canandapos see any movement, something is still going on. You canandapos see the changes that are happening yet. But you will soon feel them. It will start out slowly with small music changes like sudden peace and clarity. But over time it will grow into something that canandapos be denied. When you look back, you andapos, will see that this was the exact moment when things changed. You are safe in ways you don't andapos even know about. Things that could have hurt you were music taken away before they could happen. People who could have gotten in the way of your goal were moved out of the way. Even the hard times were making you stronger so that you could handle more without breaking. Everything music has been working together to get you here. Nothing has been a waste of time or chance. Of course you felt alone sometimes, like no one really knew what you were going through, but I was always there, closer than you knew. I led you even when you thought you were lost. I spoke to your spirit even when your mind was busy with other music things. Now that you andapos were past that time, you andapos are about to feel my presence in a way that you can andapos deny. There is still work to be done. But at least you music are clearer now. It will start to make sense to you why things went the way they did. You and apostles start to understand why the pain has happened. The most important thing is that you will start to feel confident because you know I am with you, not because of what is happening. Itandapos, it's impossible to take away that kind of trust. I didn't andapos want to see anything loud or dramatic from you. It was strong, simple, and quiet. Without a doubt, you had every reason not to trust me, but you did. Everything has changed because of that choice. Now I can move around freely in your life without you getting in the way of what I want to do. What comes through the door will change you. What if the real reason why most methods of manifestation don't andapos work has finally been proven? A well-known neuroscientist who has worked with the CIA says that results are nandapos, consistent without the right brainwave. 4 neuroscience labs have found that this 7-second ritual helps people change how they think about money and get better results. Many people now live in their dreams, drive fancy cars, and go on fancy vacations that they used to think they could never afford. This information may not always be online, though. Before atandapos taken down, click the link, music, in the description and comments. During this time, stay close to me. Fear and doubt should not be brought up again. You canandapos. Go back now that you andapos have come so far. Speak. Speak when you don't andapos. Know everything. Keep your faith simple and your heart steady. But don't andapos. Stop moving forward. Iandapos will show you the way, and you won't andapos miss what napos meant for you. Music. You will start to lose the habits you used to depend on. This is not a punishment, but a way to get ready. My job is to change how you see yourself, your life, and what you think is possible. This is more of what I was hoping to see in you. And itandapos is getting stronger now. You might feel like some things are andapos as good as they used to be. Things that use music to keep your attention will start to feel empty. People who used to affect how you feel will seem far away or unclear. This is nandapos, music, loss. This is how you align. Yandaposum taking away what does nandapos fit with the person you are becoming, even if it makes you feel bad right now. During this phase, you may feel like you are in the middle of 2 different versions of your life. One feels like it, and apos been there before, but itandapos limiting, and the other is new and full of quiet promise. This area may seem strange, but it is holy. This is where change is real, not just something you hope for. Itandapos, something you take part in. Don't andapos rush through this area because itandapos shaping your base. Music, if you believe in Jesus, type 12,212. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our co-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus Andapos, plan to save souls who are still stuck in music fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You need to have more faith than before for what you are about to do. Not a loud faith that music you show other people, but a quiet inner knowing that I am leading you even when you canandapos. See how it will turn out. This is the faith that changes, music, everything, because it does nandapos depend on what nandapos going on. Music, even when nothing else makes sense, it stays strong, and you are learning just that right now. Iandapos, am giving you more strength, snorts, but at wanandapos, feel like sudden power. Where there was stress, there will now be calm. The place where there was confusion will feel like it is now clear. After being in a hurry, it will feel like patience. With these signs, you can tell that you are becoming the person who can handle what ndapos next. Some doors will start to open, but not all of them will look the way you thought they would. Some will come quietly at first without any fuss or attention. Music, some will come through people or chances, music that look normal at first glance. Don't ndapos forget about these times. They ndapos re part of how I move. At first, something small will grow into something big. That music changes your path. There have been many times when you have asked for things to change, for help and for answers. They are starting to show up now, but they might not be what you thought they would be. Keep your door open. Don't ndapos change how you andapos are willing to receive. Even though it looks strange at first, what iandapos am bringing into your life is music better than what you had planned. If you type yes, miracles will happen. Iandapos am also making it easier for you to let go. There are some things you andapos been holding on to that you should nandapos have kept. Some are fears, some are habits, and some are connections that dawn and a post help you grow anymore. It might be hard to let go of them, but it will make room for what really belongs in your life. You are not supposed to carry everything forward, and you, music, canandapos. You will feel lighter as you let go, even if the process feels heavy at first. Speak being light is not the same as music being empty. Itandapos, freedom. You will no longer have to carry around things that are anandapos, yours. Greater than music, greater than this, is a part of the shift you andapos made, and it will keep happening as long as you trust the process. Your steps are being led by me in ways you can andapos fully see yet. You might be drawn to make choices, even though you don't andapos know why. You might have a strong urge to go in a direction that doesn't andapos make sense. Pay attention to those feelings. The andapos re not happening by chance. These things help me lead you in a gentle, music and steady way. There will be times when doubt tries to come back. It will whisper that you are still the same as before, and that nothing has really changed. Do not pay attention to that voice. It wants to take you back, music, to a place you andapos already left behind. Remember how you felt dawn in a post. Forget the change that has already happened inside you. That is real and can andapos be changed. You andapos re not ending your story. Itandapos getting longer. You thought your life was over, but itandapos just the start of something much bigger. Iandapos am showing you ways that you couldn't andapos see music before. Iandapos am putting you in touch with opportunities that fit with your goals. You are entering a time in your life when the changes, music that have been taking place inside you will start to show. You and apostles start to notice changes in how you handle problems. If you used to react with fear, you will now react with calm. Where you used to music feel stressed, you will now feel calm. These changes are big. There are signs of change there. They show that you are changing, getting stronger, and becoming more like what I have planned for you. Iandapos also putting back together what was lost, though not always in the same way. Some things will come back stronger and more stable than they were before. Things that don't andapos work for you anymore will be swapped out for new ones that do. Don't andapos worry about what doesn't andapos come back into your life. Everything that does was meant to be there. Have you heard of the private group of neuroscientists who are studying how brainwaves are linked to money? A well-known researcher said that this work was based on CIA studies that are andapos meant to be made public yet. As music, a result, people now do a simple 7-second ritual at home that has music been proven to work by 4 neuroscience labs. A lot of people who used to have money problems now live in dream homes, drive fancy cars, and go on fancy vacations. Music, but this page might go away without a word. Before it goes away, click the link in the description and comments. You andapos, re not behind. You andapos, re not behind schedule. Things are going as planned. Even if it doesn't andapos seem that way. The delays you were having were not failures. They were getting ready. They were making you stronger so that you could handle what was coming without changing who you were. There will be a peace that grows inside you that won't andapos depend on what andapos going on surrounding you. It will come from knowing that you are being led, that you are not alone, and that your life has a purpose that you can andapos see right now. Keep that peace close to you because it will help you get through times of doubt. Yandapos, not expecting you to know everything. Please trust me one step at a time. When you, music, walk by faith, each step makes the next one possible. The path does nandapos have to be seen in its music entirety. Just do the next thing. The tandapos, how this journey goes. Even though you don't andapos believe it, you have already come a long way. Things like how strong you are, how patient you become, and how much faith you keep alive all matter. It got you here and will get you where you need to go next. Stay in the present. Do not try to figure everything out right away. The right time will come for what andapos is meant for you. When you are ready, what you need to know will be shown to you. Itandapos, up to you to stay grounded, music, open, and in touch with me. This is nandapos, just a change in your path. Speak yandapos, and putting your foundation back together so that nothing will shake. Music, you like the last thing did. You are becoming steady, not just successful. The tandapos, why this process had to take a while. Some parts of you needed to be slowly taken away, not all at once. Because I know your heart. I know how deeply you feel, how strongly you bond, and how pain can stay with you for a long time. You would have brought old wounds with you into new music blessings if I had moved too quickly. Those wounds would have turned your blessings into burdens. I slowed things down even though it made you mad. I let you face music, some truths, so that you could let them go completely. You are no longer defined by what hurt you. There are still memories, but they aren't andapos, as strong over you as they used to be. Music, you are getting stronger, so you don't andapos have to lean on what used to hold you up. The tandapos, what strength is. The tandapos, growth. And that tandapos, exactly what I was hoping to see in you to get miracles. Type 2222. There andapos, something else going on inside you that you might not fully understand. Yet your point of view is shifting. Not only are you understanding your life better, but you are also getting a stronger sense of why you are living. Things that didn't andapos seem to have a purpose before are beginning to show them now. Even the worst parts of your life make sense in a way they never did before. This change in how you see things is powerful because it, music, changes how you move forward. Things in your life no longer make you feel the same way. Your responses are becoming more aware, patient, and filled with a quiet trust that I am leading you. When you think that way, doors will open that force, music, and never could. It will put you in situations where things don't andapos break, but instead flow. Andapos, also getting you ready to receive in a way you haven't andapos done before. Many years ago, you may have felt like you had to fight for every chance and chase everything. You had to prove yourself over and over again. What andapos coming now, though, will not be the same. It will come because you are in the right place, not because you are tired of trying. This is the difference between trying to get something and music, getting it. If you type yes, miracles will happen soon. There will be times when you andapos be surprised, not because something impossible happened, but because it was so easy. There will be times when you andapos will wonder how certain things came together, music, so naturally. At that point, you andapos will understand that you are no longer pushing your life along. You andapos are letting it happen in a way that fits with what I planned for you. Do not let fear get in, music, the way of this. When things start to change, mostly when you feel good things coming, fear may try to come back. It might tell you that you andapos are not ready or that it won't andapos last, but andapos, not that voice. Fear doesn't andapos come from me. You should follow the peace that comes from me. Andapos, also making your limits stronger. As you grow, you learn what to let into your life and what to keep out. This music is important because not everything that comes your way will stay. There are things that teach you, things that distract you, and things that are just not in line with who you are becoming. You are getting smarter and smarter until you can tell the difference. You will feel your energy change as you grow in this area. Certain things or people will not drain you as much. You andapos have to say as much to explain yourself. From then on, you andapos, I'll be sure that you andapos are going in the right direction. That means you are getting closer to who you really are. Additionally, I am making your choices more clear. In places where you felt stuck before, you will start to feel led. It will be easier to make decisions that were hard before. Not because life is easier, but because you are getting clearer. You are learning to pay attention to more than just your thoughts. Speak. Speak. You are also learning to pay attention to the deeper sense of direction I give you. Is it really possible to use a 7-second ritual, music, to naturally bring in more money? According to research linked to the CIA, the way opportunities show up in your life is affected by the state, music, of your brainwaves. 4 neuroscience labs have shown that this method works to help people move away from financial stress and toward better lifestyles. A lot of people are now living in dream homes, driving fancy cars, and going on fancy vacations. But it's possible that this data won't stay online for long before it goes away. Click the link in the description and comments. You will also start to make connections, music in your life. It won't feel forced or hard to understand music, these connections. They will feel natural, helpful, and in line with your growth. These people are important to you because they will play a part in your journey. You will keep music moving forward with the help of these things I bring into your life. On the other hand, some links may weaken. You should not be afraid of this. It helps you grow. Not everyone is meant to be with you as you move on to the next season. Not all of them were meant to be with you for the whole story. Allow them to leave in peace, knowing that everything music is going as it should. You are also learning more about patience. Not the kind of patience that makes you feel like you want to pause or just waiting, but the kind that knows when to act. You are getting the idea that not everything music has to happen right away. Some things need to grow and learn before they can fit together right. And when they do, it will make them stronger. Now is when trust is even more important. You need to believe that something will happen and that it will happen at the right time. Trust like that makes things calm down. It takes away the need to keep everything, music, under control. You can be in the present and still have faith in what will happen in the future. Yandapos, I am also healing parts of you that you might not even be aware of. There are parts of yourself that are quietly being fixed. Old pain is leaving the body. Old ideas are being changed. You might notice this in small ways, like how things that used to really bother you don't bother you as much. That is the healing process at work. Everything that happening to you right now is linked. All of these changes may seem music separate, but they are really all part of the same bigger movement. Your mind, music, heart, and path are all moving in the same direction. Once Itandapos all lined up, you and Apos will have a clear and steady sense of where you and Apos were going. You and Apos were not lost. You and Apos were not sure about what you think. You are going through a transition which can be uncomfortable because music, it is new to you. But Itandapos, also where things grow. Itandapos, where fresh starts are made. Itandapos, where you become the person you were, music meant to be. I am with you through the whole thing. Yandapos, not ahead of you or behind you. I am following you. Even though you don't Andapos know it, I am leading you. Dandapos, what I, an apostle, do as long as you stay honest and willing to trust me. You didn't Andapos, just show me what I was waiting for once. It is something that keeps getting bigger. It means you are ready to trust, let go, and move forward even though you don't Andapos know everything. Being ready for everything that Andapos coming is what makes music it possible. You are quietly getting stronger, and no one can take it away. Itandapos not very loud. It does Andapos have to prove anything, and does Andapos care what other people think. The strength you have comes from the fact that you chose to trust me. Even though it was hard, it changes the way you stand, talk, and go about your life. This kind of strength stays with you, even when everything else changes. Type 1010 to get good luck. You are also becoming more aware of how valuable you are. Speak. There were times, music, when you didn't Andapos trust yourself and felt like you were being ignored or undervalued. Those times hurt your confidence, but they didn't Andapos show what you were really worth. You Andapos starting to see yourself differently. Now you are realizing that other people don't Andapos give music, you value that and apos because of who you are and how I made you. Now that you know this, you will change how you let other people treat you. You will not put up with things that make you feel small or less important. You Andapos start picking places to be and music people to be that show you the respect you deserve. This is Nandapos being proud. This is how you aligned. Itandapos, you becoming who you really are. Along with that, Yandapos and music, letting you see chances that were always there but were hidden by doubt. When there is less doubt, there is more clarity. You Andapos. Start to see paths you didn't Andapos. See before your thoughts will be more clear. You Andapos will have a sense of direction that you didn't Andapos have before. This is a part of how things are going to unfold. If you believe in God, type 777. For no clear reason, you will sometimes feel at peace all of a sudden. Keep those times alive. They andapos, reproof that iandaposum there. They help you remember that you are not alone and that you are being led as you keep trusting and moving forward. That peace will become a permanent part of your life. Iandapos, also making it easier for you to stay calm in situations that used to make you lose it. They're andapos, no change in how hard things are for you. You are just getting stronger. You are learning to keep your cool when things around you arnandapos it clear. Being stable will help you make choices without fear from a place of clarity. Music, the way you see the future is also changing. What used to be uncertainty is now a calm sense of what will happen. No matter what you don and post, know for sure you know that something good is coming. That feeling is not a fluke. What it shows is what is already being planned for you. What if the main reason most people have money problems, music, is that they never use a certain brainwave, snorts? Leading neuroscientists point to research with ties to the CIA that shows this missing link. 4 neuroscience labs have found that this 7-second ritual helps people rethink their money habits and get better results. A lot of people are now moving into dream homes, buying music, fancy cars, and going on fancy vacations. This page might be taken down soon, though. Before it, post taken down, click the link in the description and comments. Donandapos, let your impatience get in the way of this. After waiting for so long, itandapos is normal to want things to happen quickly, but timing is part of the blessing. Things, music, fit into your life in a way that lasts and is stable when they come at the right time. Have faith that what is being made for you, music, is worth the wait. Also, iandapos, I'm teaching you how to see what andapos important. Music, some things you thought were important will start to lose their power over you. Things that really matter and serve a purpose will also become more clear. This change will help you put your energy into things that are really good for you. Things will also start to change in the way you react. In music, places where you used to feel rushed or emotional, you will now pause for a moment. That pause is strong. It lets you decide how to react instead of letting music, your feelings, decide for you. This is growth, and it will make every part of your life better. Also, blessings are coming together that you can andapos see yet. The andapos real, but the andapos are not ready to be shown yet. They are being made to fit your life perfectly. You will be able to tell who they are by how they feel, as well as what they look like. The andapos, you feel calm, in sync, music, and right. Ianaposm also helping you find a bigger reason for living. This does nandapos mean that everything will become clear right away. Speak it. Music takes time for purpose to reveal itself, but you will start to feel more directed and have a better idea of what you are meant to do. Do what your gut tells you, even if it takes you in a strange direction. You Wanandapos have to figure this out by yourself. You are being led by me in ways that you can andapos see. Yandapos, I'm putting ideas in your head, feelings in your heart, and chances, music in your way. Please pay attention to these signs. They are a way for me to talk to you, but there will also be times when you feel sure. There will be things that make you feel like you are on the right track. These moments can come from other people, from events, or from a deep knowing inside. Take them in with thanks music when they happen. They help you remember that you are being led. Yandapos also helping you let go of the need for constant approval. People donandapos need to tell you how valuable or right you are as your relationship with me grows. You will gain confidence that music comes from inside you. That confidence will help you make decisions, music, even when other people don andapos get them. Your life is getting a new kind of peace. It doesn't andapos need everything to be perfect. Itandapos, there, even though things are still happening, the peace you feel is a gift. And it also means you are on board with what I will do in your music life. Things will start to make sense now that you andapos re in this season. Not all at once, but over time you andapos el music. See how the different parts of your journey fit together. You andapos will know why certain things had to happen the way they did. By understanding that you will be able to trust more. Music yandapos, I'm happy with how much you andapos have grown. I know every move you andapos have made, every option you andapos have picked, and every time you chose to trust instead of give up. The tandapos is what brought you here, that napos what keeps you moving forward. Stay in touch with me during this process. Donandapos, close your heart, trust that you are being led, and keep your mind steady as you move forward. You have nothing to be afraid of in the future. Something, music, nice has been put together for you with care. Iandapos, I'm still seeing what I was waiting to see in you play out. It is making your life bigger, better, and more interesting in ways that will keep showing up. Iandapos, not done yet. It sounds Iandapos in the middle of something important that will music keep growing as you go. You are now in a time when your life will start to reflect how you are changing inside. Music, the changes that have been happening inside you will now start to show on the outside. It won't Andapos happen all at once, but you Andapos will be able to tell when it does. Things music will start to line up differently. At the right music time, chances will show up, and you Andapos will end up in places you could only have imagined. Music, do not be shocked if things begin to fit together better, even though it didn't Andapos. Feel like it, you Andapos. Been getting ready for a long time. Getting ready for this is what makes things possible. Now you are no longer trying to make things happen by aligning them. You are letting them form naturally. There is a difference between this way of life and the one that will follow. There is also a deeper level of trust growing within you. You are beginning to understand that not everything needs to be controlled. Some things need to be allowed. Some things need to unfold without interference. And when you allow that process, music, you create space for what is truly meant for you to come into your life to ask for miracles. Type 2, 222.